It's Conor here at the IESE Business School back after the summer break, and it's been quite a break from making videos. I think 2 months since I uploaded a video to the channel. And over these last 2 months a lot of stuff has gone on, and one particular thing was the Tokyo Olympics. And there's two moments in the Tokyo Olympics that struck me, and I just sort of noted down the idea, the words, the perspective that the athlete was taking. And the first, there was an interview with the American swimmer Caleb Dressel, and the journalist asked him about whether it was very stressful, whether there was a lot of pressure. And Caleb said, pressure, there's nothing wrong with pressure. Stress, now there's a lot of problem with stress. And it struck me this distinction that Caleb Dressel was taking between pressure, the external force on him, that the Olympics causes a lot of pressure. There's a lot of people paying attention to him. There's a lot of worry about will he perform, about how the other athletes will do. But his distinction that pressure is a good thing. Pressure, being in a world where demands are made upon you, this is a good thing. Being an athlete in the Olympics, this is a good thing. The pressure you're feeling, that's a good thing. Now, stress, an unhealthy reaction to the pressures of the world, that's not a good thing. And it really struck me how clearly Caleb Dressel had distinguished these two ideas. That he loved pressure from the world, but was very careful to look after his mind and look after his body and not let undue expectations from himself create stress on himself. But pressure, great athletes thrive on pressure. Stress, you got to look at how much is being caused by your inner expectations being out of whack from what the world is doing. The second moment that there was an interview with an athlete, and I loved the way they thought about life and what they can achieve, was I think Helen Glover, who had retired from the sport of rowing but came back into the sport because the Olympics had been delayed by a year. And Helen was rowing, there were the pairs, and they came fourth in the final of their event. And there's often saying that the worst possible place to finish in the Olympics is fourth. You're not a medalist, you're fourth. And the journalist asks her, are you really disappointed to finish fourth? And say, it was just by a tiny amount that you were fourth and you didn't get a medal this Games. And the athlete's response was, we set a personal best today. There's nothing we can ask for from ourselves greater than that we performed at our best on this day. And I love this distinction that she's not in control of how the other athletes perform. She's not in control of whether the wind blew in the right direction or the wrong direction. The only thing she can control is her best effort. And even though she finished fourth and out of the medals, she had a huge smile on her face because her and her partner on that most important day had done their best, the best time that they'd done in any race over the years. And to finish fourth, that's not under her control, but to do her best, that's under her control. And she looked truly happy that she delivered her best on that day. And I wonder how often I allow stress and frustration of how the results are going more than looking in at myself and thinking, did I do the best that I could today? And a lot of the reason I haven't been producing YouTube videos over the last while is thinking too much. One of my challenges now is just to shrink down the thinking. I think make a decent video a week. Don't try and aim for changing the world. So thank you to each of you for sticking with this channel. It's just a quick reflection on two perspectives that I took from listening to athletes talk about their performances in the Olympics. The idea that pressure, an external force on you, this is a good thing. Stress, the internal reaction in the face of pressure, sometimes without pressure, even just because of our own head, that's not a healthy thing. Love pressure, but be very careful with allowing stress to build up. And the second, the only thing you can control is your performance. Whether the other athletes have a great day or not, that's not within your power. And again, all I can do is share what I have. I can't guarantee this video is going to be a big one, a viral one or anything, but I've just got to sit down and think, yeah, is this a useful message to share with the world? If so, make it, share it with the world. Thank you for sticking with me on this rhetorical journey. Thank you for your subscribes, your likes, your comments. All of that interaction does motivate me to keep making these videos. So thank you. Have a good one. I look forward to get back and making a couple of simple videos over the next couple of weeks. Have a good one.